Welcome back to some more Monster Train, Monster Action. Hope you are doing well. Doing well myself. I guess maybe not as well as normal, just because the toddler, got a slight fever the previous night, so a little bit less sleep. I'm feeling a little under the weather as well, but otherwise pretty good. But we are doing some Monster Train today, and you might notice that my streak has gone back down to 1 because yesterday I had played, I was doing my recordings, had a tough Hellhorned run where I did not quite find the defense I needed, and so that run didn't work out that I was recording, and then I started another run that was going really well. And I noticed about ring 5 of that second run that I was not recording the whole entire time for either of those runs. And I usually only have time to record maybe 1 or 2 episodes a day if I have that time. So that's why I didn't have the video out when I first wanted it, but because I'm like, well, I'm going to finish this run, and that's going to be the end of my recording play, just for my sanity and for my throat. So we're going to try it again. This time I have double checked already. I am recording. We're going to do a Hellhorned run in my rotating random playthroughs. So let's go with the print. All right, Winged Spirit with a classic Melting Remnant pairing here. We got Fledgling Nymphs, Molten Encasements, and a Horned Warrior, all very good ones to start with. The heal is not super useful here. In my opinion, these are the best 2 paths you can choose, but I think Slay Path is good because you do have to answer big tanks. So I'm going to take the Hornbreaker Prince. We'll figure out how to do with Dominion's insanely wide waves later. And we'll take a Railhammer because we do need the defense eventually. All right. Let's see. We can drop you to bottom. We're gonna drop you here, and we're gonna put the Horned Warrior up top. Whose job will be to mop up at the end. Let's go ahead and just ping those out. I'm gonna have you defend. I'm gonna try to save that stealth. Obviously, you have not gotten any slays, which is less than ideal. That's pretty good, though. Let's go ahead and just heal my floors to full and ping that out. Get a decent amount of damage in, right? And we have a more than a decent amount of stealth up top for when the boss does make it. Probably could have swapped the Horned Warrior and Prince for better slays, but it doesn't matter. We got a nice smooth kill anyways. Okay, we already got double imps. Hornbreak is actually quite good because torches are bad, so we're going to take the Hornbreak. And an AoE, I like that. I'm going to go right. We see Titanite, size 1. We see Demon Fiend. We're going to take the Demon Fiend. I'm going to make you 1 size. And honestly, very hard to kill. We're just going to give you some health and some rage. I think that's a very solid start, okay? Now, unfortunately, -1 Ember does mean we're not going to be able to play you. But I think we can still do this. You know what? Maybe we will switch and do the Prince up top this time, okay? We're going to ping out that one. We're just going to drop the Dregs as defenders, I think. Okay, we can drop 2 of these. We get that kill. Let's keep pinging that guy out. Yeah. Drop another one of those. Just get them out of the deck. Could possibly redraw into my imp. Defense is good. Let's just prevent the damage because we can. Right, that's not bad. Let's get another block here. Get that block there. Cool. We eventually got 1 sleigh up top. Better than no sleighs, obviously. Oh, I should already use the heal, of course. That was a mistake. But not a bad one. Okay, maybe it was. If I'm like 1 hit off, I'll be very sad. Yeah, I guess that could have saved me 8 to 16 player health there. Overstack's not quite what we want, just because it does not work well with imps or tomb. Now both of these are AoEs, which are good. I'm going to take the Molten Imp AoE and a Drip Fall. Molten Imp just plays with rares that either clan can get more than the other does. Okay, we see Endless. I like that. Rail Beater's a good pickup. Well, let's Endless for the Tomb. Call that good. Ooh, Boiler Room. I think it's definitely going to be that. Get you bottom floor. I like it. I like the bottom floor Boiler Room. We will play both of you bottom. We are going to do our best to defend ourselves. Obviously, the AoE did a lot of work there. We are going to defend the hits and ping you out. All right. Gonna drop the rage. We're gonna defend both hits. Let's ping that out and drop you to get the kill on the enemy unit. We're getting good Ember, which is nice. We're doing 68, so that's 9. Yeah, that's 38, 60, 76. Yeah. We're not going to be able to kill that guy quite yet. Let's drop you. We're going to let the Molten Encasement cycle back in. Probably won't see it again, but that's fine. I'm going to torch, then we drop the encasement and you. Defend a hit so we can actually kill that floor. Thank you. I mean, bottom, we are pretty good on our defense. Might as well daze because I can. Ping that out because I can. I don't know. Heal the floors. Doesn't. Nothing. That's always the issue with wings. Sometimes it does a lot, sometimes it does very, very little. Okay. So we got some defense going. It's not like the perfect defense. Ooh, Remnant Pack's good because that also gives us the offense. And there's a Steel Worker. I could have taken gold, but I think I want the Steel Worker. Let's take the Ember. And I don't really need spell upgrades because my spells are horrible. Firestone Housing. Love it already. We are going to visit so many of the steel shops. Let's get another drip fall. At some point, we're going to start purging out cards like crazy. Let's go big slays again. Yeah. All right, we have 5 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we will just set up our main 2 floors first. And be happy with this. I can do a whopping 3 damage. Always good to see. We're going to drip ball. We are going to just horn break here. All right, that's a nice hit. Apparently can't kill things, which is annoying. A Remnant Pack does not need to come out. That really needs a permafrost, I think. There's the rage. We do get the kill, which is good. We are just going to drop the tomb to make sure we kill that. Okay. We got 2 floors taken care of. Let's go ahead and get as much defense as we can here. Obviously that sap hurts us a lot. Dripfall, torch, and ooh. I guess we dropped that. I think we're going to be taking some pyre damage here. That sap builds up quick. Oh my goodness. Drip fall, okay. Horn break. Torch. Torch. 52. It leaves us at 76, so we're going to take 2 hits. Very unfortunate. Apparently, I need to put my trample and other unit in the opposite order. My own fault, I guess. Inflame scaling, I like that. Wicked Blaze is a reform, and I really like that as well. Okay. Let's get some spell upgrades, right? -2 and consume, no thank you. Double stack, I like a double stack there. Better AoE damage is going to be very useful later on. Spell chain, no. A heal? Yeah, that's a good heal target because I am going to use it a lot, I think. It's a -1 a drip ball. I like it. Consume out a torch. And hold over. I am going to hold over the Fatal Melting. And dupe this Inflame. I think that Fatal Melting is going to help a lot against the last fight. So we're going to want that on holdover. Take this trial. I guess we are going to do this slightly differently. We're going to play you two here. And those two in middle. This way, I get actual kills on you and you can scale, maybe? Almost get that kill. We will drop you up top because I do want to make sure you do something. That's 12 damage. Can I get that? If we go stealth, you and you, we do get that kill. Let's go ahead and ping out that blocker and then, yeah, okay. Whew. We're saving us all the damage, which is good. You already have endless. Nothing up there needs endless. I'm gonna blast you for damage. I think that's the right call. Oh, I should have given the prince the endless. What am I doing? All right, we kill that. Good. We drop you. I'm gonna heal a little bit. We do lose you, which apparently, I guess, good thing I gave it endless. That gets the kill, and that's all that matters at the moment. Very cool. All right, getting the melee weakness in front is very nice then. Tiresome climbs really good for us. I actually really like sacrificial resurrections. I think it's a very good effect. We definitely are going to want this heal. Let's get some upgrades first, some multi-strike. Could give you multi-strike, which is nice. Though I think it's actually going to be that. It's going to get a multi-strike and a Titanite and a dualism, I think. No, you get a dualism. 16 armor is really nice. Burnout 1 on the tomb, so you always come back. We're gonna see the alcove first. 3 units, 3 spells. We're gonna put 3 units in Jack in the Box. Ooh, actually, I think it is gonna be a Demon Fiend to get it out of the way so we don't have to spend 4 Emmer. Spear Steward. Spear Steward? Yeah. Then we get the health, just in case it was the go to 1 health event. And we'll see what we find against spikes. Click that trial, please. Okay. I think we're going to do those two the same. Warrior goes in front, and then we're going to put the rest back here like this. Well, that's a solid hand start. Pretty decent first round there. Okay. We definitely want this. Let's take some things out, hopefully. That floor's dying. $32. Yeah, 32 then, so we're going to 96. I guess I should have hit you. We got the Ember. Let's just play that out. I think I'm going to take space. Get a better bottom floor. Maybe get 1 or 2 U in. All right. If we ping you out, or ping you, either way, the Trample's going to hit that, which is good. We don't want to play the Imp on top because we don't want Kale to follow it up, okay? Wow. All right, we're going to take 17 no matter what we do, which is very unfortunate. It's just insane how much health these things get. Whew. 107? Oh my goodness. It's one of those where you fall behind a little bit, you're just like completely behind. Once again, we don't want to put anything up top because we don't want Kale to follow it up. 23 damage? And we have to do this so we don't die? Oh my goodness, I hate that. Just... wow. Now, thankfully, we're going into the last fight here. And I think with 7 stealth, we're fine. But that was rough. Just for that, I want you to die. That was definitely rough. We take the Transcendum because Transcendum's always amazing. We are going to take the space because I do want to get more units on my floor. We definitely want this health as well. Intrinsic. Interesting. We're going to put that on the Remnant Pact. Let's consume out another torch. -1. The Wicked Blaze. And be poor now. Let's get rid of the torches. We need to thin out our deck as much as we can. More defense is good, but I think we're just going to go full Slays. Reanimate's always trouble, but we'll see what we can do. All right, we got 7, right? So we can drop those there and you middle, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and torch that. Get some defense out. We're going to put you in the back. Okay. We drop these units. Going to give them some rage. We're going to drop the Transcendum. Awesome. Cool. I think we're doing decent. That needs to go out of the way. We sacrifice that. We will put you down. 2 deaths. And we can take this out. Oh, we missed the gold. That is, that's rough. We get the fledgling imp out, which is good. We're gonna Wicked Blaze back and transcend him. Wipe the floor. This is the best damage multiplier here, and that does not look good. Because that is going to go all the way top still. Alright, we gonna wipe those guys as much as we can, take that one out. Should have checked what's left in my deck. Is there still a drip fall? Oh, I hope there's a drip fall. There is a drip fall, thank goodness. Whew. Alright, let's get some stealth. Let's get our friend the Transcendent back. We're gonna wipe out that floor. And we get the kill, which is perfect because we barely make it out of there without taking any pyre damage. Wow. Okay. Collect, please. Important work could do some really nice things for us. I think we are going to take... Do we want the Sacred Wicks? No. We have too many junk units still. Oh, I want the health. I want to go to that 87. But I think we need to go to the pyre... Sorry, I really want the Endless here and the dupe and the money. That's all super good, but I think we really need this health and the removals. Impsicle, I really like that. Double summons. Okay. I'm happy with this. Permafrost. Cool. We just need to thin out this deck now. So goodbye a torch. Goodbye a drag. Well, let's hope this is enough. We only have 5 draw, which is one of the issues, right? Okay. We need to set up our floors appropriately here. We're gonna start cleaning things up. I'm gonna block all of those hits. Of course, you come down bottom immediately. Now, the only downside here is, of course, we don't have any self hits. Let's get the stealth then, so that we're only getting a little bit of corruption instead of a lot of bit of corruption. Oh, I should have put that on. Yeah, it doesn't matter, actually. All right. Need to check something real quick. Making sure the child is fine. As I said, they're not feeling the best, you know? Okay. This can go away, this can go away, this can go away. Let's give you armor again. We're gonna drip fall here to keep my floor more alive. I would like this Transcend Imp if I could. I'm gonna double hit there. I think that's better. When we send you up, you're taking not enough. So we daze here. Ooh. Junk. Seriously, just more armor imps? I am not a fan of this. Drip all that. Just gonna do as much as we can here. And wipe out that wave. Ugh. Hold on. Whoops, I need to check something. Mostly just keeping an eye on the kid. Also looking at this horrible draw order. That's why I like the dupe. Would have been nice. We do a good bit of damage. Do some more damage. Let that perish. These are going to go up. That's going to be, what, 9, 18, 27. I do think I need a pause for a minute. All right. I had to go recomfort the child. They are back down. Okay, where's that math? Taking 9 damage here. What? That's going to be 200 some, so 3 more hits here. 19, 27, 36. We can take 36 and still survive? I'm gonna let that go, unfortunately. I don't know if we can survive the next one. I think I might, unfortunately, need to use my restart. Oh, there's the Transcendum, finally, at least. I'm gonna knock that floor out. We would really like you to perish, but it doesn't look like you are. Transcendum, you arrived finally. One of the bottom cards in my deck, but it might... Oh, never mind. Maybe never mind. Ho ho ho. Transcendent, you beautiful little imp. You came and saved the end of this fight. Now we just have to survive on 55 health. We do have 2 heal spells into the last fight, so it's definitely doable. Now, obviously, all that extra damage we're taking there, whew, that really slowed us down. But hopefully it's not as bad this time, right? Right. You know what? This is a solid start. Days. I like it. Let's go ahead and get that going. And start the imps. I think a couple of rounds of stealth might be what I have to be satisfied with for now. I'm gonna let you go back in. It's a lot of damage blocked. Ugh. We're already falling behind, though. Right? Let's go ahead and sacrifice an imp. Get some rage. Hit for some damage. This is a very weak start. We will definitely take that Transcendent, though. Let's keep you alive. Hit that. Okay. We just lose absolutely everything there, though. That needs to go. You are somehow still alive. I would love to get rid of the shard, but I kind of also just don't want to lose that in flame, right? Yeah, that dying's fine. Let's take that unit out. Gain Transcendence, but they're just not they're not where I need them. Alright, we're gonna go you're gonna drop that. We do this because that gives us a decent amount of damage. Ugh. Whew. Yep, there's the Transcendent. Okay, there's the Pyre Chomper. Let's bring you back. That gets that kill. Awesome. Even when I kind of mess it up. Okay. Let's drop the Transcendent, but that does give me a lot of damage. We are not dead yet, and that is what's important here. You are a pain. Could always bring you down and daze you. Right, because if I drop you there, that does nothing. Okay. We will sacrifice you. Nice. We're gonna pop that. We are gonna save damage while we can. Apparently I don't kill you. Oh, because of the sap, duh. Okay. Transcendent goes down. This gets dazed. We take you out. We can start doing stealth now. We have finally hit what looks like to be a winning position. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. This is a really good sacrificial resurrection. The question is, are we going to survive long enough? Gonna wipe that out. We're gonna take 8. We're gonna go down to 1. I need a daze effect. Thank you. Oh, I didn't need to cast that. That's okay. Heal is good. Daze, so we're alive. Get some defense. Okay, we're at 3. We survived one more turn. We're going to survive another turn. Sacrifice here. We drop that down. Wicked Blaze. There's another Transcendent. Throw you down. Okay. Let's get your attack up. Wipe the floor. Save myself 3 more health. Whew. $50 damage taken. Run summary. Oh, we made it through. That was close. I mean, that's what happens when you don't have draw, right? We did have Ember. We did have space. If I could redo it, since we did get the box, the better call would have been draw in space. But hey, it's okay. We made it through, right? That's all that matters. Oh my goodness. We barely managed to get that one out. That first draw through of the deck was rough, both against Dominion and the Titans. Look at that. We took 82 damage those rounds. We took 36 against Kale, 24 against Penance Seekers, 24 against Merchant Stuff. We took a lot of damage in those fights. It's easier to have the larger decks in Monster Train 2 because you do have more, you do have the initial draw phase, right? So this is what, like a 33 card deck, something, I don't know. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What is that? 29, 30 card deck? Yeah, something like that. We do draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So it's down to like a 25, but that's still 5 turns to draw through normally. But Titan adds 1 card per turn. This one was adding a lot against Dominion because of all the junk they gave us from the backliners. It took forever to draw into our deck, forever to find that Transcendent. But you'll notice as soon as we found that Transcendent against Dominion, we just won. We stabilized and it got us the win. We found a Transcendent against Titans. We stabilized a bit. We found our second one because thank you, Impsicle. We pulled out a win there. The imps went insane, and flames definitely necessary to help keep us alive. All of the dazes good, just the perfect amount of dazes, and then flames basically cast that last fight to keep us just out of death. One thing, if I had wanted to use my restarts, it's nice not to use them if I don't have to. Play less of the molten encasement, right? That was taking a lot of draw from me, and so I couldn't draw through my deck as quickly. If the goal, and basically if that was the case, I would have to do that and then just hope to get to the Transcendum sooner. Hopefully pull it out. But anyways, we did manage to get this as a win. It was close, but we got them in. Thank you, Transcendum. Transcendum is still quite strong. If you get the imps, obviously. Reaper Prince here is definitely, I'm honestly going to say probably his best path now, just because it can scale to kill heavies really nicely. If I knew I was going to go, this double stack and flame with heal, plus the Transcendent Rage route, maybe I would have taken multi-strike, but I think this was the correct call for Reaper anyways. Okay, we finished the run. That run is done. So thank you for watching and have fun.